Okay, I'm going to just do a quick video on how to do a carnivorous diet economically. A lot of people keep asking me about that. We're going to get back to my certain labs. Next video, I'll probably talk about blood glucose. But for now, let's just talk about how to do a carnivorous diet fairly cheaply. If you live in the United States, and you're on a budget, you can use a website called mygrocerydeals.com. I'll put a link for that in the description of this video. What you want to do is basically just find the cuts of meat that you prefer and find them on sale, basically. And the way to do that, the website basically allows you to put in your zip code. You type in steak or whatever you're looking for, and it'll show you a listing of all the local deals around you. The thing to be aware of is that, at least in the U.S., the sales are pretty heavily reduced during the holidays. So, the next holiday being probably Memorial Day, there'll be a big sale probably a week before. And that's typically what you can do, is just stock up on, very inexpensive prices at that time. Load up your freezer. Ground beef is always a good option. A lot of people ask about ground beef. I think ground beef can be an excellent option. It's always generally fairly cheap. You can often get it for, $2, $3, sometimes $4 a pound. Eggs are fine on a carnivorous diet for many people, and certainly that can be included. You can take some of the less tender cuts of meat, and if you use a slow cooker or an Instapot, those things can be utilized to make those dishes more palatable. If you are a fan of grass-finished meat, there are a number of online places you can do that. You can certainly buy at the store. I've got some links for some discounts for those people that are interested at my website over at sean-baker.com. We've got savings from Butcher Box and Thrive Market for you guys who are interested in that stuff. The other nice option is just contact a local farmer, a local rancher, and they'll often be able to get you a deal on a half or a quarter of a beef, which is a good way to do it. Many people can get that for $5, $6, $7 a pound, and that's a great way to do it too. So, just if you guys are looking for ways to do it on a budget in the U.S., mygrocerydeals.com. There are some comparable websites in Canada, the U.K., and in, I think, Australia. I don't remember the names of those, but you can certainly find those. But just remember, stock up during the holidays. That's where you're going to get your best meals, or best deals rather, and then you put it in the freezer. It's fine to freeze it. It does well. But that's a good way to do it for a relatively inexpensive way. For most of you guys that are eating, on average about 2 pounds, pound and a half to 3 pounds, somewhere in that range. It's what the average person on a carnivorous diet. You can literally do this stuff for, $10 a day, which is 2 cups of coffee at Starbucks. So it's not that expensive, and certainly take advantage of those things. You don't have to spend extra money if you don't have to, and I think that's important. If your ethics and your beliefs about the environment lead you towards buying grass-finished products, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know that there's a great difference in human health with regard to that, but I do a mixture of both, and I know many people that do either or, and neither of them seems to have a better result than others. We took a poll during one of the large Facebook groups that has about 20,000 members, and 80% of the people got excellent health results with conventional raised meat, and the other 20% said they got better results using grass-fed meat. So I don't know there's a big difference in the two, so I wouldn't let that scare you. But again, if your ethics and your economics allow you to buy or compel you to buy grass-finished, there's probably an argument to be made to some degree for the argument. It's not as clear-cut as some people will say it is, but it's certainly something to consider. All right, guys, until next time, I'm sure I'll have plenty of vegan comments. You guys keep it up. The good news about the vegan comments here is it keeps you guys occupied and away from other people that you might actually influence, as you will not be influencing anybody that follows me or me. So anyway, we look forward to your comments from the people that have reasonable comments, and I'll try to get more of these up in the coming future. All right, guys, so sean-baker.com. Don't forget to check out meatheals.com, as we're getting story after story of people totally revolutionizing, improving their health by going on a carnivorous or highly carnivorous diet. And I think this is something that's just continuing to take off. And we're kind of, it's nice because we're starting to sort of separate the sort of conjecture from what's actually happening in reality. And the truth of the matter is, processed food, the processed grains, the vegetable oils, the high sugar diets is what's killing the people. It's basically the donut, and it's not the meat. And we're seeing that because so many people on a meat-based diet are seeing such dramatic improvements in their health. All right, guys, look forward to some of your comments, and we'll talk to you later. Take care.